everyone. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday the 25th. It's 9:46, so I'm trying to get these done a little bit earlier in the day. Still caffeinating, so bear with us. Things are going okay here. Ray went on a grocery store trip and said it was kind of like the Twilight Zone. I don't know if any of you have ever watched it. It's a really, really old show. But there was one episode of the Twilight show I remember. I didn't watch it very much as a kid, but about this guy who all he wanted to do was sit and read. He just loved to read. And of course he had work and he had a wife and he had kids, and there was always something that stopped him from reading. And so there was a major catastrophe, and I don't remember somehow he survived it. But anyway, he was like the only person on the earth. And the sad twist at the end, I'm going to ruin this episode for you, is that, you know, he finally gets to the library and he goes and collects all of the books that he wanted to read, that he never had time to read. And just as he's getting ready to sit down to read, he broke his reading glasses. So nobody's reading glasses are broken here, but it was a little bit surreal. We've got some supplies to keep us going for a little while. I know a lot of places are issuing shelter in place orders, so be safe wherever you are. Reach out. There are resources available. I know anyone who's got younger siblings, if you need resources to kind of supplement some of their stuff. I know I talked to Dr. Stone. I messaged with Dr. Stone this morning, and he said his boys are really struggling with the idea of doing everything online because they didn't do a lot of screen time before this. He's got really young kids, so we're all kind of struggling with it. I know I spoke with somebody yesterday whose little sister doesn't have any schoolwork, and someplace that you might want to check out is called Ed Helper, especially helpful for the really younger kids. You can print off worksheets, you can print off puzzles, things to keep the kids from going kind of stir crazy if you can't get out and about. Like I'm talking out and about in the woods somewhere, or just away from other people. My cabin fever seems to be a little bit better. This is kind of, I guess, my new normal. Again, it's kind of weird to sit here and look at myself in the computer screen and talk to myself. I seem seeing some of my weird sort of speech glitches, I guess. I don't know. Plugging away. I do have some folks that are starting to sign up for online office hours if you specifically need time to interact with me. I've had a lot of folks that were emailing and sending me Hangouts messages yesterday. You guys are troopers. This is not the kind of learning you signed up for. This is not the kind of teaching I signed up for. But we're trying to make the best of a bad situation here. So please stay safe. I don't know if I really love the term flatten the curve, but that's really what we need to be doing. And we'll figure it out, and we'll get through this. And I love your responses, and thank you, Jess, for the recipe. I'm not a big Spam fan, but I do have some ham in the house. Maybe we can give that a shot later when we're tired of eating the same boring crap that we have out of the pantry, So feel free to send your recipes. We haven't really tried cooking anything brand new. Alex tried to make mochi the other day, and it didn't come out so hot. I've never had mochi, so I guess I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. It just ended up being like sweet flour for me. Maybe that's all it's supposed to be. I don't know. When all this is said and done, maybe we'll have a mochi cooking class or something. So keep your comments coming. I really appreciate it, guys. I miss you all so much. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will talk to you tomorrow.